my discourse community's main focus is on the culés. The culés is a Barcelona fan base. Barcelona is a Spanish professional soccer team that compete in La Liga and has players from all around the world, like Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Portugal, Germany, etc. The reason I chose this discourse community is first because I love this sport, and I played this sport ever since I was little. My dad taught me how to play, and my grandpa taught me how to play. Second is because I developed love for the team and the fan base when I first went to see a game with other culés that I didn't even know. The big idea I want the audience to get from this video is how a group of people give so much dedication and love towards just one team. How much effort they give to watch them play, to support them and stuff like that. How a group of people bond and celebrate by watching their favorite team play. How even though you don't even know them, you celebrate with them, you hug them, you cry in front of them, you stress with them. It doesn't matter what you do in front of them, they won't judge you because they're doing the same thing. Here is my personal story, how I came to love the team and become a part of the amazing fan base called the Culés. I never really had a passion for Barcelona until I started watching their games. And the player that influenced me to watch their games was my dad and Lionel Messi, my favorite player. Before Lionel Messi, I didn't have a favorite team. It was not Barcelona. And even though Messi was in Barcelona, Barcelona was not my favorite team because I never really watched him play. I only watched Messi play in Argentina. But one time, I went to a soccer field with my dad. There was a projector, a big inflatable screen on the pitch, and there were a lot of culés. Me and my dad did not know anybody there, and the game haven't even started, and the people were already having conversations with us about the team, how the team was doing, what could better the team, or what did we think of the team. The game started. Everybody there started screaming, cheering, and everybody there started singing songs created for Barcelona only. I was so excited to be a part of this. I was only there because I loved watching Messi play. It's the main reason I was there. All the culés were getting stressed because Barcelona was not scoring. They weren't even getting near the goal. The opponent scored. They all looked at each other with the most straight faces, disappointment faces, anything you can imagine that is not happy or excited. They were all holding on to each other and just being there for them, basically. It was the last minutes of the game. Not a word was said since they scored. People biting their fingers, people holding on to others they don't know. And I was being held by my dad and another random guy. My dad was being held by another random guy. And it was just a chain of people holding on to each other and each other and each other. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was quiet. Barcelona scored last minute. Water in the air, screaming, people getting on top of other people, everybody hugging each other and screaming, ole, 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 ole. Best experience of my life. The people that I was with gave my dad their phone number and said to call them whenever we wanted to go play soccer with them or just hang out. After this, we went to play a few times here and there, but then I moved to Miami. And we haven't seen each other since then. My dad still messages him, and he still messages my dad. Even though we haven't even seen each other in like 3 years since I moved here. This is when I became a fan of Barcelona. The bond people create without even knowing each other. And the bond that lasts maybe a lifetime. This is why I became a fan of Barcelona and became a part of the culés.